Welcome back to Travora. When travelers set foot in Malaysia, they often expect tropical landscapes, bustling cities, and mouth-watering cuisine. But what they don't expect, and what stays with them forever, is the astonishing warmth of its people. Malaysian hospitality is not just a tradition, it's a deeply embedded way of life. It's not scripted. It's not rehearsed. It's real. And today, we're about to uncover the soul of this nation, the reason so many foreigners leave Malaysia not just impressed, but profoundly touched. In a world becoming increasingly disconnected, Malaysia offers something rare, genuine human connection. Here, kindness is not a performance. It flows naturally, as effortless as the smile on a stranger's face. The first thing that strikes visitors is how Malaysians treat strangers, not with suspicion, not with distance, but with curiosity, humility, and care. There's an old Malay proverb, tetamu membawa rezeki. It means, guests bring blessings. And that's not just a poetic phrase, it's a sacred belief. In Malaysian culture, welcoming a guest isn't a duty, it's an honor. Whether you're stepping into a 5-star hotel or a wooden home on stilts in a kampung, the sincerity of the welcome feels the same, warm, respectful, and completely unforced. This sense of hospitality doesn't exist in isolation. It's born from a rich mosaic of cultures, Malay, Chinese, Indian, indigenous, and more, each contributing their own customs of generosity and warmth. And yet, instead of clashing, they blend beautifully. The result? A society where diversity is not merely tolerated, but celebrated, and that celebration often begins with inviting you to the table. And let's talk about that table. In Malaysia, food isn't just nourishment. It's an expression of love. An invitation to eat is an invitation into someone's world. Street vendors will urge you to try dishes you've never heard of. Locals will passionately explain the spices, the stories, the rituals behind every bite. Sometimes they'll even pay for your meal before you realize it. And if you're ever lucky enough to be invited into a home, prepare to be overwhelmed. Not just by flavors, but by the generosity. You'll leave full, not just in stomach, but in soul. But it's not just in homes or eateries. Even in the chaos of a night market, or the quiet aisles of a rural grocery store, you'll find something extraordinary, people looking out for each other, and for you. Tourists get guided through crowds, assisted across roads, translated for in unfamiliar shops, not because anyone asked for help, but because that's just what Malaysians do. What makes it even more powerful is that it's done without expectation. There's no tip jar. No social media performance. It's silent, dignified kindness. The kind that makes you pause and wonder, why isn't the whole world like this? Malaysia's post-pandemic recovery has further amplified these values. Instead of chasing mass tourism with impersonal service, the country leaned into its strength, its people. Through new training programs and government initiatives, hospitality workers were encouraged not to mask their culture, but to share it proudly. And so, even luxury hotels now incorporate local greetings, traditional decor, and personal storytelling into the guest experience. One tourist from Germany recently shared that after mentioning she was feeling homesick, the hotel receptionist surprised her with a handwritten note and a traditional key dessert the next morning. That kind of empathy is not trained. It's felt. It's lived. Another powerful example happened in a remote village in Sarawak, where a Canadian backpacker twisted his ankle during a hike. Not only was he helped down the trail by villagers, they carried him on a bamboo stretcher, treated him with herbal remedies, and let him stay in their home until he could walk again. When he tried to pay, they laughed gently and refused. "You are a guest," they said. "You are under our roof. We take care of you." It's moments like these, repeated thousands of times across the country, that create a powerful emotional imprint. Malaysian hospitality isn't just about making tourists comfortable. It's about making them feel seen, respected, cared for. Even in the digital age, this spirit shines through. WhatsApp has become a tool for connection, not just for bookings, but for heartfelt check-ins and local advice. Grab drivers often become impromptu guides, storytellers, and even friends. One Australian visitor recently shared how a Grab driver in KL noticed he looked sad, and after a heartfelt conversation, drove him to a hidden waterfall, free of charge, just to cheer you up, the driver said. And then there's the phenomenon of open houses, a truly Malaysian tradition. During Hari Raya, Deepavali, Chinese New Year, Gawai, and Christmas, homes, yes, private homes, are open to neighbors, friends, even total strangers. You can walk into a house you've never been to before, and be greeted with food, music, and love. This isn't just hospitality, it's a living act of unity, of healing, of shared humanity. Religious spaces, too, reflect this openness. Many mosques offer free tours to non-Muslims. Not just tours, but conversations. You're encouraged to ask questions, to learn, to engage. There's no pressure. Only respect. In a world that often divides along lines of belief, Malaysia offers a different path, one where understanding begins with an open door and a glass of teh tarik. In the past year, several international travel influencers have shared viral content highlighting this cultural generosity. Videos of elderly women inviting tourists for home-cooked nasi lemak. Stories of backpackers being invited to weddings. Clips of street vendors insisting that tourists take a meal on the house just to experience Malaysian kindness. These aren't staged. These aren't exceptions. This is normal here. So what truly makes Malaysian hospitality unique? It's not about perfection. It's not about polished uniforms or robotic smiles. It's about heart. It's about a nation where generosity is woven into the cultural DNA. Where kindness isn't performed, it's practiced, quietly and constantly. Where being a guest means being cherished. Where strangers become friends. Where tourists become family. Malaysia reminds us of what hospitality was always meant to be, a bridge between people. A reminder that the world can be soft, and warm, and human. In every smile, in every shared meal, in every unexpected act of kindness, Malaysia doesn't just welcome you. It embraces you. And that, more than any resort, skyline, or luxury, is what you'll carry home. Not just memories, but a piece of the Malaysian soul.